Hello, church. Good afternoon. We are sending another video update, but as you can tell, this is more than just me talking. This is actually an opportunity for you to meet somebody who's become a good friend of ours on the Advent team. This is Daniel Xisto, who serves as the pastor of Tacoma Park Seventh-day Adventist Church, which, as many of you know, they have been our gracious hosts since we moved there. And for the last few years, actually, this has become much more than just a landlord-tenant relationship. We have really enjoyed this kind of growing friendship that we've had with you guys. And so really wanted our church community to meet you in general, but also we're very excited about this upcoming event where we're going to be partnering together as churches to do a screening of the movie Street Reporter. And obviously, I'm excited about this movie because my wife directed it. Takes place here locally in DC. We can talk a little bit more about that, the movie and the topic in a second. But welcome, Daniel. Everybody
Thank
say hello
you.
to Daniel.
Yes. Thank you, Tommy, for that gracious welcome. And it's just a word to say that Tacoma Park Church loves Church of the Advent. We sincerely do. We love that we get to share this space with you. And we're really looking forward to continuing to do more events together. And so we see this as a very important first step, not first step, because we've done
Yeah.
Community Fun Day and some other projects, but this is just a continuation of the goodwill that we want to continue to build. So thank
Yeah.
you. We love you guys.
Yeah, amen. Likewise, this has been an absolute blessing for us. We say, we've been around for 15 years. We've had a number of different places we've rented. We've never had anything like the relationship that we have with you all. I feel like we're inspired by your church. One of my favorite things that happens that you all do every year is you hang all the flags in your sanctuary that represent all of the places that your people hail from. And I just think that's such a cool, like, little snapshot microcosm of the global church, this vision we have in Revelation 7 of the church being gathered from every tribe, tongue, and nation. It's really cool to see.
Amen.
Yeah. So we're very excited about this event. Obviously, the movie Street Reporter, a short film featuring the main character is Sheila, who, for those of you at Church of the Advent, you may see Sheila around. She's currently now a part of our church. She's actually in our foundations class. So we've been really enjoying just getting more time with her. But it shows her at this moment in her life, obviously facing homelessness herself, and then trying to transition into housing right as the COVID pandemic is hitting. But it also shows her sense of calling and vocation, where she really wants to be a storyteller and to tell other people's stories through her photography. So a film that, obviously, I'm biased again because Laura helped to make that film, but also I think something that really connects to issues that we both care about a great deal. So we wanted to discuss a little bit about why we think this event is important, why we want our churches to be involved. So Daniel, what are some of your thoughts?
Yeah, well, I'm just so grateful that I got this advanced screening. I saw the film. Laura knocked it out of the park. Such a good piece. And what I appreciate most about it is, homelessness touches all of our lives in one way or another. When we pass someone, if we give out some resources, whatever the case may be, we're all touched by this issue.
Yeah.
And, sometimes you may talk to someone as you're giving them a cup of coffee or not. But what this movie does, or what this documentary does, is it just brings the stories to life. Each person that you pass by, each person that you give a cup of coffee to, each person that you give $20 to has a story behind them. And this film really brings that forward. And, whether it's Sheila, when she got her new bed, and just the joy that she experienced there, whether it was, what's his name, Mike, who had a cat and was reminiscing about the cat he had
Yeah.
before
Oh man.
becoming homelessness. I mean, just so touching.
Yeah.
And it really shifted how I thought. And I thought, I did a pretty good job caring for our brothers and sisters who are living without a home right now. But it really just filled in the gaps for me in a special way.
Mm, mm. Yeah, I some of those scenes, even though I've seen them, many times, saw the film in various stages of completion, rough cuts and such.
Mhm.
They get me every time.
Yeah,
And that's the scene with the cat. If you haven't seen it, just I won't spoil it, but that gets me every single time.
yeah.
Yeah, because you're really you see somebody who's really wrestling with feeling, I think, dehumanized
Mm.
in a lot of ways. And so, anyway, I fully agree, and I think that we. Sorry, were you going to say something?
No, no, just
Yeah.
agreeing. Yeah.
So, yeah, I think that, and I also think that for churches like ours to come together is a good signal that this is the kind of issue that we can't just be thinking within the walls of our own church as we think about how to
Oh, yeah.
how to help and serve. That this is the kind of thing that churches all around the city need to be taking seriously, an issue that we need to be collaborating on. And so, just an opportunity to stand together in this and to say these are things that matter to us, and we recognize that this is an opportunity for the church,
Mhm.
across denominational lines throughout the city to really come together
Yeah.
on. And so I think that's really exciting for us as we think about, where to take the friendship that we have with your church, and what does it look like to do mission together. We
Mhm.
get really excited talking about that.
Yeah, and then it also, to me, helps because, we sit around at church and think, okay, what could we do to help with any situation, really? The issue of homelessness is one, and we come up with plans and we're sincere and we do our best. But sometimes we're not accurately informed. And what I love about Street Reporter is that they let people who are living on the streets tell their story.
Yeah.
And so I didn't know how shelters could be dangerous places. I didn't
Right.
know how, shelters could be unhealthy places. And so I'm thinking, if someone's living on street, surely if I just tell them about a shelter, they'll go there because the shelter must be better than, sleeping on the street. And that's not the case.
That's
And
right.
my eyes were open to that now.
Yeah.
And so just hearing from our brothers and sisters who don't have a home and what's important to them
Hmm.
and what ministers to them, it just
Hmm.
helps us as church members minister better. And so I really appreciate that
Hmm.
aspect of it.
Amen. Amen. Well, we're really thankful for this. The screening is going to be on Saturday, February 25th, right?
Yeah.
From 5 to 6:30. It's a short film, so we'll have time to do the screening of the film, and then we'll have discussion after. Laura will be there. Sheila will be there. I think it's going to be a really great time for the audience to interact. And obviously, we're really hoping that this is not just for people at our churches, but for people in the community. So,
Mhm.
really hoping to get the word out and make this an opportunity for people in that Tacoma Park area and the greater DC area to come and be a part of this experience. I just want to say we're really thankful for your willingness to partner with us on this, and super excited and just prayerful for what God might do with it.
Yeah, me too. Thankful for Advent, hosting or doing a lot of the heavy working with the logistics. Thankful that there's going to be childcare, so I don't have to find a sitter that day.
That's right.
Bring my
That's
little
right.
guy, drop him off with Advent's very capable team.
Oh yeah.
And,
Taken care of.
we're going to have snacks there too, light refreshments. It's going to be at a good time. So afterwards, if you want to continue the conversation, grab a bite to eat across the street or something, it's just
Right.
going to be a really nice evening. We're looking forward to it.
Amen. Amen. Well, so thankful to you, Pastor Daniel, and God bless Tacoma Park SDA. Blessings to you at Church of the Advent, and we'll look forward to seeing you on Saturday, February 25th.
Thank you. Love you guys.